that's a funny thing, right? As soon as that child comes, the first one, right?
Right.
You take on an
Yeah.
entirely different perspective, and you're like, okay, this is not working.
Yeah, some people kind of hunker down and they decide to take less risk, and they kind of batten down the hatches and do nesting, whether physical or financial. I kind of did the opposite. I blew things up.
Yeah, I was going to say when my son was born, our son, I didn't have him. She did. I can't do that yet. But when our son was born, he was 5 or 6 months old when I started my first company, and it was that same story of I love the thing that I'm doing here for this company, but I know that I don't have a whole bunch of career advancement. It was a relatively small department in a large company. There's not a lot of places to go. We were living on Long Island at the time, so it was like an hour and a half drive each way. I'm like, I could probably use that time better doing something else. And said, yeah, it motivated me to take the leap too. So but I think, to your point, you see it as maybe it's going to be a risk, but it doesn't feel like a risk sometimes, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think it felt, you pardon me for the kind of ridiculous exaggeration I'm about to go into, and I sometimes find exaggeration clarifying. If there are some people, if this is my territory here, and there are some people out on the outskirts of my territory doing some things that maybe threaten my well-being a little, then I might be tempted to just let it go. But if I've got kids to protect, well, then I'm going to armor up and go out and face the danger. And that's a little bit kind of how it felt. It felt like maybe an equivalent risk, but with so much more at stake that it became no longer a choice. It was something I was obligated to do.